Okay. Welcome to the last set of the grand finals for the NOCST community tournament. After the
finals.
Yeah. After the bracket reset from literal garbage, everything's now back to square one. 2 more matches will be played, which will be scored the same way as all of the previous matches throughout the tournament. And then that will be the end of that. The winner is the grand champion. Those teams are already in the server here, so we should be getting underway soon.
Let's see if Urralgahr garbage hard work comes to fruition here. And claw their way all the way back.
Well, they did start at a very huge deficit in the first half of the grand finals last time and managed to claw their way all the way back. Into it and then reset the whole bracket. We're just waiting on Ruka now. And then we should be underway.
And we're still not seeing a free port.
No.
Sad news.
Province is still banned. No free port. We're seeing Silence Cathedral though, which is a lesser played map, so that's a nice change at least.
I wonder if we're going to actually see the return of the DM. We did get some indications earlier that it might be a thing.
They have been using it in practice once again though, although they are missing their DM player. It seems he might have crashed out already.
Not good, not good.
Yep, pause code.
Okay. He was running the game perfectly earlier, but NOCST is a fickle thing. Close on you at any given point in time.
Also, we got the triple tyrant setup as well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they will have to swap one of those. That is, in fact, against the rules. He's probably reconnecting now as well. That's what the 20-minute timer is for all the uncertainties of NOCST. Other than that, we will likely be seeing a pretty standard comp from Deadwat here. Double Tyrant. I assume Pocket's going to be going Deceiver again, and then Keylie on his Sentinel. And Literal Garbage will be running a Alchemist once more. They seem to have favored on putting Anon on Alchemist instead of another Prophet, with Legendary P picking up the Prophet, and then Happy on Scout, Nickname on Hunter.
And there we go. The lineup is all ready. I'm just waiting for the go-ahead, I guess.
They're going 55.
We're off. Humans getting a quite advantageous spawn in the courtyard. It's nice to see.
It's definitely one of the more human-favored areas here on Silence Cathedral. It's a relatively well-rounded map, I'd say, in terms of which side has the advantage, depending on where the humans are holding.
Yeah, very much depends on the spawns.
We have the Deceiver going invis already here. Tyrant coming in from the side as well. Both Tyrants are in. Infect will land on Happy there as an Abduct drags away the Prophet. No Eldritch Guard will be used here, and Happy will fall to a Shockwave there immediately. Pocket going down to the volley, but Shake and Bake is taken up by the Tyrant. And Ruka getting the double kill here as Keylie tries to finish off Legendary P, and that will be a 4-for-1 in favor of Deadwat.
Everything went to Deadwat's plan there. The Prophet got picked up by the Senti right away, so no shield available, and then Pocket just traded 1-for-1 with the Scout inside the volley. It's worth it.
Yeah,
Especially when you have that fixation spec.
He abduct on the Eldritch Guard Prophet there, completely denying it for, I think, the whole fight there.
Yeah.
Really secured that for them. Some chip being done by the Alchemist here onto the Tyrant on the roof. Explosive
Very
shot
little
is
damage
used.
done with the volley overall, because he just got 1v1 inside of it, and that was it. No other vampire actually bothered.
Yeah, the Tyrant's just charged on right through. Deceiver is invis again here though, as we will go into the next engage here. Comes in on Happy. This time the stopping power will deny the infect there. Guard is used to keep Happy alive, but broken immediately by the two Tyrants there, and Happy will fall inside of his own volley there once again. Legendary P fighting a Tyrant inside the firewall will come out victorious there thanks to the AoE damage there. 3 humans still alive, and 1 vampire left. A nice return fight from literal garbage.
See the massive difference it does if the Prophet does not get picked up, or in this case, no abduct landing at all. It's a nice dodge by Shake and Bake there right in the beginning of the fight.
Stopping power from Happy there as well, able to stop the infect from ever connecting. Allows him to stay alive long enough to have his team do some damage to the Tyrants chasing him.
Yeah, a volley getting a little bit more use this fight as well. Together with the firewall, it just melts the vampires.
We're seeing the same setup here once again though, with 3 vampires coming from up top the longhouse there. We'll be waiting, and there it is, Deceiver invises, and the engage will begin here. Seems to have missed his landing there a little bit. He's not able to get very much off there, but Happy getting hit with a double charge. Eldritch Guard is broken immediately, but the Tyrants decide to fall back there as 2 vampires fall, thanks to Anon. Anon getting another there, 3 vampires down, and a much more dominant fight from Literal Garbage. Anon just cleaning house there, taking out 3 vampires there. This Alchemist damage has definitely been a boon for Literal Garbage ever since they swapped to it.
A lot of chunky explosions there. He's getting all the last hits. The 2 Tyrants kind of stacked up on each other, so a lot of splash damage done to both of them. Easy targets to hit as well.
Yeah, they did some good damage there onto Happy, breaking his guard immediately with a nice coordinated charge, but didn't do very much after it.
Yeah, I believe Ocket never got to use his infect either. Just going for the melee swing spam on Happy, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, he did miss his landing there as well. He is going to land perfectly this time though, get a nice infect there, spread it to the Alchemist. Sentinel will drag Shake and Bake away inside the tunnel. Hex shot used there on the Tyrant, but not before Happy gets hit by the shockwave. He's now surrounded by a Tyrant and a Deceiver, and he will fall there. Shake and Bake manages to slip away from Keli there, but ends up dying just as he gets back to his team. Legendary P able to get a return kill here though, and Anon will take out Pocket. P is left alone though against 2 Tyrants and will end up falling, and 2 vampires remain.
So while landing the grab on Shake there, he spent the entire fight running away and ends up falling right when he managed to reconnect with his team.
He is still lucky to be able to get that kill though regardless. It would have been a much different scenario if Shake and Bake was able to live through all of that.
Yeah, for sure. But in the end, the 2 Tyrants teamwork in the last few remaining humans. So that's it.
Absolutely. Another explosive shot being used for Chip here. It does look like one of those will at least connect on the Tyrant there.
Yeah, not too much damage done.
Yeah. Invis is in as well, likely looking for the Hunter here. Yep, there he goes. Infect will land. Tyrants are coming in through as well. Drop Shockwave, forcing Happy into the corner there, but that Tyrant's now stuck in 2 AoEs before they were able to pop in Rage, and yeah, Lose will go down to Anon there. Shake and Bake falling to Pocket. In the meantime, as Keli takes out Legendary P, Ruka finishing off Anon as well, and then Keli takes out Happy in a rather strong fight from Deadwat, now taking the lead once again.
It's a surprising turn for that fight, I think, because one of the Tyrants there got his entire power attack cancelled by the firewall getting popped on Rune. Thought that would be it for the fight, but they managed to connect enough for a nice 4-for-1. Not bad.
Yeah, we do see that a lot. When you see a start of a fight, you think it's going to go heavily in favor one way, and it swings right back the other way. Invis is in here once again, though. Alchemist might have seen him there with some chip damage. Drop Shockwave coming in as well, connecting on the Alchemist. Firewall is out, and that Tyrant will take a lot of damage from AoE there from Volley, and Firewall is able to take out Anon regardless, as Happy gets a double kill inside the Volley. Legendary P takes out Keli. 2 humans left, and Ruka left alone, but she gets chipped there by Happy.
It's a nice shot to end it there. I'm pretty sure Legendary P was a sliver away from down there.
They called a pause.
Okay.
Yeah, Kili committed everything to try to kill the Prophet there. He was swinging at 2 targets, to be fair, but when they split up, he very noticeably went for the Prophet instead and managed to survive. So everything he did in the fight is for nothing, basically.
It seems he was not satisfied with it, though, because I believe he's going to turn on his VPN to try and get some better ping.
Hmm.
He did seem to be struggling a little bit with sticking on his targets after landing. We did see Shake and Bake just kind of run away from him across more or less half the map there in an earlier fight. It's not something you want to let happen as a Sentinel.
Definitely not.
Both Happy and Legendary P are not at full health. Legendary P seems to have been going for a heal at the start of this, but I don't think there's anyone close to him. Yeah, the vampires are too far away.
Did take that heal just before they passed us, so the humans are getting some nice use out of this downtime. Heal stations resetting for them here.
Yeah, especially in this area of the map, you want these heal stations up as much as possible.
Yeah, there's only really one that's super safe. The second one is rather safe, and the rest is just no man's land.
And even beyond the 3 here along the pathway, then you just have to go to the other side of the map more or less to really get anything. You don't ever really want to go inside the house if the vampires are paying attention.
Yeah, if they delay this further, it wouldn't surprise me if Legendary P's heal station gets back up here so you can get to full HP.
Could be. They do seem to have all connected again.
Even score here. Very even. 15-15.
It's a good sign for Deadwat, given that this is the away server.
Yeah, I would argue human side, especially with a good spawn in the beginning like this, is a little bit favored at least. Not by much, but you should have a small lead at this point.
Definitely. What's really interesting is actually that Literal Garbage has, I think, played a little bit better in the bathtub spot back there than they have in the corner and courtyard here. They have lost a lot of fights back here.
That is true.
Do we have an update on the pause, Sunny?
No, we do not. Apparently there is some cat incident happening.
Ah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Cat wants to play too.
Don't blame
Not
us.
sure whether it's Kili or Loose, so...
I know Peef is also having cat incidents of his own, so...
Yeah.
Perhaps it's a double prone cat attack.
Well, cats rise up to take control of NOCST.
Yeah. We all know they have a network where they plan these attacks out, so...
It
Doesn't
definitely wouldn't
surprise
surprise
me
me
at
at this point. I do think at this point that heal station should be back up for Legendary P.
Oh yeah. It's been up 3 times.
Okay, they go at 50.
Okay.
Alright, let's check. Is Legendary P gonna instantly? Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Value gain.
200 free HP there.
The power move would be to use it as they are engaging.
I
Get
just
that rage
flex it
going.
on them a little bit, yeah. Does look like Deadwat is set here, and they will be engaging fast to try and make up for lost time. Deceiver gets hit with an Alpha Bomb there while going invis. Will go in on Happy there, no infect yet. It will connect after 2 melee swings, look like, so that should be a good bit of damage to the scout there. Yep, and he will be the first to fall. Pocket goes down in the volley there. Legendary P will take out Luz, however, Anon taking out Ruka as well. Keylight lands to finish off Anon. Thinks better of diving deeper in though and starts running away from Shake and Bake. Bola will not connect here, but Shake and Bake is able to finish off Keylight with some good tracking. And strong fight for Literal Garbage, retaking the lead here.
Oh, Shake and Bake, you disgusting man. He stood on that cart for the entire fight. next fight's breaking out already.
Yeah, Tyrants are in already, have connected their charges. Their guard has been used as well as Infect, Volley, and all AoEs, but Pocket will be the first one to get a kill there on Shake and Bake. Doesn't want him running rampant again. 2 humans left. Make that one as Legendary P falls to Keli there. Anon and Keli duking it out here in the courtyard now. Anon missing the last 2 shots there, and Keli will finish him off.
Humans are trying to come in to deny bodies here again.
Shake's already here. Get some chip on a Pocket, but illusions are popped there. We'll be able to get out alive, and an enraged Shockwave landing on Shake will force him back there as he hits the bola on the Tyrant on the way out. Both Tyrants CC'd now as Pocket goes back in. Infect will connect and spread, but he falls to Shake and Bake. Keli landing a puncture on Happy, but will end up trading with him. Thanks to the volley there. Shake goes down to the Tyrant. Tyrant falling, just a lot of 1-for-1 trades, and once again Anon is left alone with a Vampire, and this time comes out on top. Not going to miss that big Tyrant target there.
Alright, and I saw Shake and Bake abusing the cart spot again this fight. The entire last fight, he just spent his entire time standing on that cart, and a Tyrant charged right into it, did nothing to him. And then he gets shielded for it as well when the Vampire started swinging.
He's there again.
Yeah, he's just standing there, working great.
If it's working, don't change it.
Always has a volley on him as well, so Vampires have to commit fully if they want to get him off there. It's just not happening.
Is a big fan of those box spots. Report as well. Lots of chip damage being done to the Deceiver there. Bola will miss though, but he should die to the volley there. Yeah, Pocket going down with very little struggle there. Hex shot missing on the Tyrant there. Will stay alive a little longer. Is able to get the Shockwave off and kill Legendary P before going down herself. Happy having a melee battle with a Tyrant.
Another one? Oh.
He will get the Tyrant, but falls to Keli in the end. And a fight to tie it up once again for Deadwat. 28 to 28.
Playing a bit of punch out in the end there. It's always nice to see. You got no other option. I'm surprised Felix team won the fight here, considering the Deceiver got absolutely obliterated while I missed. That's a good spot by whoever did it.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing is that when that happens, the Vampires will tend to play a little more cautiously, and it ends up resulting in them not standing in the volley as much for that fight. Because we did only see Pocket sitting in that volley, and by the time the others were in, it was already gone.
That might be a result, we were in.
Drop Shockwave coming in here though. One will connect, the other one will not, but Anon is just getting tossed about. In the volley though, so he's feeling pretty safe there. Drops a fire as well to keep him still safe. Legendary P kills Pocket in the back there, as Anon finishes off Keli as well. And Literal Garbage will take this round by 2 points, 30 to 28.
Quite unfortunate in the end there for Keli was fighting Happy, and right when he punctured, the Tyrant came and charged him, so he was on the ground. Puncture only doing 100 damage then.
Yeah, it's always something.
Might have eked out one more kill there if that didn't happen, or if the timing was a little bit off.
Yeah, the timings on that last fight were a little not perfect, definitely. We did see 2 Shockwaves going on the same target. Only one of them looked like it connected, though that might have just been NOCST desync.
Yeah. On the other hand, that should have resulted in a kill then, so I think you're right, one of them must have missed.
And then Anon got to drop his fire and sit pretty and end up getting one of the final kills.
There you go.
We'll be seeing double Sentinel, and I think this is in fact a return to DM for Legendary P. Little Garbage going back to their roots here. It is the one thing they were known for.
The previous round.
Yeah. Deadwat will be taking a little more to the side away from the corner than Literal Garbage was. Ruka opting not to stand in the back of the stairs there. Charge shot comes in there that will connect there on the Sentinel, doing some chip. Charge comes through from Tyrant, will connect on Ruka. Ola is used on Anon though, forcing him to back off there. Eldritch Guard used to keep the Scout alive as the Sentinel backs out here as well. Luz will take out Happy. Regardless though, Shockwave connecting on Pocket there, but he will take out Anon. Keli takes out Shake and Bake as well, and Deadwat looking pretty strong here, 3-0 so far.
Yeah, I think Legendary did get a full DM off there, but fortunately they did not manage to get any kills. Just ended up bleeding to death.
We seem to be able to capitalize it. The Prophet's just running after everyone there. Keli doing a bit of chip damage on Anon here, on the side.
Yeah, definitely some very nice landed shots in that fight. Of Deadwat.
Yeah, we do see them playing a rather tight formation here to try and deal with that DM a little bit. Tyrant Charge will go through, but not connect with anyone. The Abduct, however, will drag one of the Prophets away there. Hex Shot is used, and that Prophet might be able to get out there as Keli takes out Happy in the main fight. Shake and Bake will finish off Pocket, though, regardless of the Hex Shot, and now a bunch of Tyrants chase after Ruka and Keli, and they both fall, and Literal Garbage coming right back to tie up the score in this round.
Feel sorry for Keli in that fight. He had a reload bug for the first like 5 seconds of the fight, just staring at the vampires doing nothing.
You hate to see that one.
Which is a shame because he was unchecked as well, so it was his job to really pull out the damage.
That is the one secret Hunter nerf that the devs put in.
Yeah.
They wouldn't nerf anything else, but they gave him the chance to have
They
a...
should up that chance by 50%. Every other reload.
Every other reload, yeah.
Make it a coin flip, why not? I know Keli likes that.
Oh, he's a big fan. Both bombs are in here. Abducts will come in as well, but only one will connect here on the Prophet. Rather late, too. Hex Shot on Addon as he gets knifed as well. Puncture connecting on the Prophet, but Guard will come in to keep them alive. Happy takes out Keli, who had been snuck around in the back. Nice DM there in the middle of the fight to secure this fight as a wipe. That was a 4-0 for Literal Garbage there.
Yeah. Like to correct you, they did get 2 grabs there. Happy did
Oh.
pick up Keli right in the beginning and dragged him out into the middle of the map.
Yeah, then I missed that. I guess both grabs were just so late, I thought they missed.
Yeah. Also clean fight there. See the power of 2 grabs, which are strong CC, and DM, another very strong CC.
Yeah,
Basically making it 3 humans just useless for the entire fight.
yeah, especially DM that just kind of completely shuts one human down for a while. Bombs are in once again, trying to split up the team here a little bit. Charge coming through to hit Ruka into the middle of the fray there. Puncture connecting on Keli on the stairs. Bolo will not land from Keli. Volley is out, but not soon enough as Keli falls there. Prophet getting shockwaved into the volley will die as well. Anon falling to Ruka, who's been just taking free shots in the back here, but now the rest of the vampires will be coming in to finish her off there, and there she goes to Shake and Bake.
Decides to fire her last arrow into Illusion there. That's all she wrote.
12-5 for Literal Garbage. They are starting to increase their lead here a little more. Something you would expect to see from the home server a little bit.
Yeah, they're on a roll here. Keli is getting absolutely shut down. Not managing to hold that hunter damage that he's so known for doing.
It is something they were talking about earlier. They want to avoid the conundrum that happened in the last set, where Keli was just living forever, essentially, despite the whole team trying to chase him down. So they definitely are going to be looking to shut him down early here in these fights to not have a repeat of the Feign, where they almost threw away the lead they had fought back. He'll be looking for some chip here on the top. Bomb is in and DM is used. One of the Prophets, I think, or it was Keli actually, yeah. Bola will connect though on the Sentinel is chasing him, but another Sentinel comes in and he will end up falling to Happy. 3 people there on Keli alone, as only Anon was left to fend against everyone else. He will end up falling there, but does some nice damage and allows Legendary P to get a nice infect there. 2 more humans fall, 2 more vampires fall. Happy coming in with the puncture, but not in time to save Shake and Bake, and Pocket is able to get a turn kill there, making that fight not as big a loss for Deadwat as it could have been.
Literal Garbage has managed to perfect the art of using the DM to its absolute limit here. So what they did was they DM Keli in the back, and one of the Sentinels did a half power attack just to make sure to not break it, and then a full power attack and puncture, and he's gone. He got to play for 1 second basically that way.
They did mention that in the scrim earlier as well. Yeah. That is something they do seem to have in fact been doing intentionally, and it has been working very well for them. Bombs are in once again. Ruka is forced to move before she can take any shots. Gets DM'd and dragged away immediately there. Keli getting hit with a charge on the stairs. Hex Shot will come in to delay the puncture a little bit, but it will come regardless and take him out. Pocket takes out Shake and Bake in return. But this is just a slaughter for Literal Garbage right now.
Spaghetti not strong enough for me.
You hate to see it.
Well, these DM combos, this time they opted to just grab the DM target for a easy guaranteed kill, and it worked out. if you can turn the fight in your favor, 4 versus 3, why not?
It was definitely a very good play. The bomb forcing Ruka to split away from her team and go higher up the stairs. DM forcing her to go even further, and then Abduct coming in and just dragging her halfway across the map.
Yeah, not to mention the Tyrant coming up the stairs to punish whoever is looking at what is happening in the back.
Yeah, it was a very well coordinated play there. The volley didn't get to be used in arguably one of the best spots for volley to be used on this map.
Yeah.
We're seeing bomb again. Ruka being forced to regroup with her team there, right into another bomb. This time the volley comes out though. Eli manages to dodge a charge there, but Legendary B takes out Lose. Shockwave coming in here under the bridge. Lots of trades coming here. Keli and Pocket able to pick up a kill. Pocket desperately trying to stay alive here, maybe get something else, but will end up falling to Legendary P. And Happy's Durable Carapace will keep him alive through all of that Alchemist damage.
Yeah, just like last fight, Luke's got to taste the combo this time of getting DM'd and then picked up for free. Dragged out to the middle and 2v1. Instantly dead. Leaving the fight for a 4v3. In the end resulting in a 4-4-2. Not as good as the last fight, but good nonetheless.
It's still increasing their lead. Which is something you definitely want to do when going into the next server. We'll be seeing another courtyard fight here. This will very possibly be one of the last fights, if it goes well for Literal Garbage. Deadwat looking to hopefully get some points back here, so they don't have to start the next match with as big a deficit. Volley is out already, and the humans are playing more tightly around at this time, except for Ruka, who got dragged away there and double punctured. Will end up falling there. Pocket is able to take out Anon in turn, though, but Vampires all regroup in the middle of the courtyard, and another cleanup from Literal Garbage, a 4-for-2.
Luke's did manage to headshot the DM there almost instantly, but the damage was already done. Like you said, Ruka got dragged the opposite side and 2v1, with the rest of her team not paying attention to it because the DM is such a interesting.
Yeah. It is also, this comp is very difficult to play around a volley against, and that was something they tried to do there. You saw as soon as that volley came out, all of the other humans tried to get in there, but it meant Ruka was left alone, and that was a free kill for the Vampires before really even having to go into the volley. Here it comes out again, though. This time they're around it, but again, Pocket gets dragged away, and they're just going to be looking for this one kill here. Yep, that will be it.
That's it, indeed.
Something they are very fond of doing at the end, and it has worked for them. Do we have a final score?
We do. For Happy, 59, and Keli's team, 41.
Thank you.
It's a very harsh deficit to bring with you into the next map here.
Definitely
But
is.
it is on EU ping, so anything could happen.
Well, we do know that both Happy and Shake and Bake do struggle playing Sentinel a little bit more on EU ping, so it'll be interesting to see if that comp will still hold to be as strong, because Vampire half for Literal Garbage was definitely the more dominant side here.
Yeah, perhaps that in combination with Deadwat having an easier time to dodge said Sentinels could result in just no grab ever hitting, ever. And that will definitely turn the tides in their favor.
Have they made a lobby yet? Does not look like it. We'll just be waiting for code here for the European lobby. Okay, Keli's swapping his VPN off. He did have to turn it on because he was struggling with the ping, it seems. He does get very high ping to US servers, despite not really being all that much further away than other European players.
The magic of the internet.
Yeah, it's all about the routing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Deadwat had to play a stellar game here to come back, but
I do think they have it in them. They did play a very good vampire half. They kept it almost completely even despite the clear ping issues they were having. So I do think now that they can definitely bring it back around. Baleholm being a map that they're not completely uncomfortable in.
Yeah, I do believe their human side is what they have to improve here to have a fighting chance. They just absolutely need to dodge more grabs and deal with the DM in a better way.
Now they were starting
What that
to
way is, I'm not sure.
deal with the DM a little better with some CC. I think really what it is you just can't ignore it.
Yeah, but even that fight when it got hex shot before basically the first tick of damage, still turned into a slaughter, 4 for 2. I think if the sentinel grabs get cut out of the equation, then the DM is not that bad, because it's the combination of it that's so dangerous. You focus one way and a teammate gets grabbed and dragged away the other, and you don't know exactly which one you should go for, and no matter what you do, one of them will end up dying.
Yeah. That is a difficult situation. We will be having to use Sweden here because I think U1 is down, U2 is currently in use.
Oh yeah.
I still have to send you to the code, I realize.
It is literally the definition of divine and conquer when you think of it, the way they're playing it.
Yeah, and it works really well for them. Honestly, they, I think, play this kind of composition better than most other teams have in this tournament. We have seen a lot of Sentinel plays, but aside from the occasional slip-up where they end up putting two very CC-heavy humans next to each other and ending up getting wiped themselves, Shaken and Happy do play a pretty tight double Sentinel comp. And that DM from Legendary P is just an extra bit of CC that takes care of any stragglers or anyone who decides that they wanted to push a little too far forward.
Yeah. It is interesting that it always, almost every fight, it seems like the DM is intentionally put on the opposite side of the battle of what is happening. So they're really trying to split the team apart and get them to choose one or the other to save.
As you said, literally divide and conquer. The vampires do prefer smaller scale fights, 2v2s, 1v1s. That is where they shine.
Yeah, for sure.
Happy is so excited to play on Sweden. He desperately wanted the force there.
Yeah, he would have 3 of them.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot of force.
Although I personally don't understand why people have such trouble connecting to it from the US, because I'm also in the US and I have way better connection to this server than the EU 1 and 2 servers. But we will be seeing Happy and Shake pull out the double sentinel. They're sticking to their comp and try and play through the ping, despite Happy's constant complaints saying that sentinel on high ping is impossible to play.
Yeah, guess we'll see.
No changes from Deadwat on the composition there either, except at the end there, Pocket will be going a second Hunter instead of Alchemist, looking to do some more hit scan damage here on a much more open map.
I wonder if that is the plan here, is to confuse the DM so he doesn't get Kilai every fight.
That might
be part of it.
Might be part of it. Kila is giving himself away a little bit there with his sand crossbow.
Oh, you gotta represent, right?
Definitely. Once you have it, you gotta use it. Seeing very aggressive plays from Deadwat here. Not really fearing the DM at all, and there comes a hex shot to try and stop it already, but Anon takes out Pocket in the meantime. Humans deciding to divide themselves here this time around, and it's looking like a possible 4-0. Nope, not make that a 4-for-1 wipe in favor of literal garbage.
Lewis managing to get one final kill there, but
And it occurs to me I have not changed the screens yet. That is my bad.
yeah, Pocket going around the corner there, sticking his nose out, and got a big fat enraged Tyrant punch right into it. Start the fight. That's not how you prefer a fight to start as a human. At least I don't think so.
Yeah, definitely. This is an interesting choice.
Oh, did they see the DM here? I think the hunter in the back managed to spot the DM by the heal station over at...
The Tyrant will be coming in here, though. Charge from very far away will connect on one of the hunters there. DM is used as well. Nice double shockwave on both hunters. Eli will fall to Happy there, and 3 humans are dead already. 1 Prophet left standing. Luz will be able to take out Happy, but ends up falling there, and another 4 for 1 in favor of literal garbage.
He got DM'd into a power attack and shockwave, and then he threw 1 bola on an enraged Tyrant, so the tick killed him really quick. They're desperately trying to get the wall here.
Yeah, they did make a trade for it, and it is a favorable one so far. 2 for 1.
Very low here.
Well, they have managed to secure it. It has worked out in their favor. Tyrant does get a body. Infect will come on Eli here, forcing him to back off of Anon. But Deceiver is now caught in an awkward spot. Sentinel Abduct comes in on Luz to help out the Deceiver, and will end up picking up that kill. Shake and Bake and Happy both getting a kill. Pocket in trouble now. Gets the bola off, but will fall to Shake and Bake in the end as Keli, desperately trying to run away, gets stuck on the post though, and will end up falling to Happy.
I hate to see it. Well, it was a very aggressive push there for Wall. I assume Deadwat realized that this is not going well enough, and they just had to make a try for it for a more advantageous position. Did look like it was paying off at the beginning, but the fight kept going on, and the Tyrant got to eat a body. Just took too long.
They were unable to punish that Deceiver for stepping out of bounds there, and Luz ended up getting grabbed. 2 Sentinels once again, dragging people away to 2 different sides of the fight.
Yeah, it's very powerful.
Abducts are coming in here again. Ruka getting dragged away. Tyrant will come in as well. That's a 2v1 there. She does manage to get the volley out towards her team before dying there. Eli is able to run. Yeah, and Shake and Bake will end up falling there, getting a bit of a taste of his own medicine there with the runaway hunter. Keli, the last one left standing here now, inside the longhouse, desperately trying to pick up another kill here, but Legendary P will be able to finish him off at apparently... Oh, that was Keli's health. Never mind. Oh, yeah, 0 HP.
Keli managed to spawn with him here.
Yeah, another fight. Knives go into the Tyrant charge. Their charge will connect, but Anon getting just melted by the hunters there. Good focus fire from Keli and Pocket. Pocket running in to try and stop the DM there. Does end up falling to Legendary P, but will help his team get a kill on Happy there in turn as Legendary P falls to Luz, and Deadwat showing some signs of life now as they start to climb back up.
It's a very nice push there. I feel like they could have done the last bit of the fight a bit more clean there. Pocket deciding to run right into the Deceiver and ended up falling for it. I know you want to get the DM off, but gotta check your own health bar sometimes as well.
I think he just had a bone to pick with the DM.
Yeah.
He's had enough.
Yep, might very well be it. It's unfortunate because it could have been the clean 4-0 fight that they desperately need.
Yeah. Abduct landing on Luz there, who was caught a little bit away from her team. That will drag her all the way into the back, probably resulting in a kill. She does get the hex shot off, might be able to live long enough. Keli takes out Shake and Bake in the meantime. She does actually make it back into the volley, but Life Leech will not come through in time. Save her life. Keli picking up another kill, but literal garbage once again, showing a dominant fight here and keeping a hold of their lead.
Happy's already in wall, denying that good spawn as well. They are on top of their game here.
Oh, they spawned at fire, pushing right back into courtyard.
Happy forced that spawn. And now we got a grab as well.
Yeah, and a nice follow-up from Anon there as well immediately after. This is just death for Keli. Luz tried to help out, but she gets DM'd for being outside there, and just, that's 2 dead humans already. With no return damage from...
Some good kills here coming in.
Ruka is able to take out Happy, and the fact that they were so far away did let Luz and Keli respawn on them, so they have gotten their footing once again. Keli giving chase here to the Deceiver, but we'll decide to back off there.
Ruka and Pocket playing a very nice game there, using the distance.
Charge coming in through here, all the way through, will end up landing on Ruka. Sentinel lands as well. Getting the puncture out and finishing her off, but she is able to drop the volley, which takes out Shake and Bake. Keylight getting a double kill inside the volley there. DM was used, but sounds like it was broken immediately as Legendary P now falls to lose, and finally another good fight for Deadwat. But they're going to need a little more if they want to go into this next half with a good-looking score.
I believe the DM was on Ruka there right before she fell. Like you said, she got the volley out, so the job was done.
Yeah, even got a kill with it.
Giving Keylight a chance to dance around it. Making good use of it.
They're going to need a lot more of those kinds of fights. I think they have been getting dragged into these quick engages a little too much. It is not a favorable position to be in, especially against two Sentinels. Speaking of, there's Ruka getting picked up by a Sentinel again, dragged away from her team. Tyrant comes in once again. Anon just consistently following up on these abducts. DM comes in as well. That looks like it will hit Keylight, but Pola from Pocket will break it immediately and allow Keylight to dodge that shockwave as well. But both hunters get picked up by two more abducts that come in. Infect spreading there to the whole team, and all three will fall at pretty much the same time.
Yeah, it was two grabs in the end, both the MVP targets, both the hunters. You can't have that. They had a fighting chance in the end of that fight with the quick ball and the DM, but those grabs just sealed the deal.
The humans have wall now, but this is once again territory that Literal Garbage is very familiar with. The elusive last kill. They will just try to drag someone as far away as possible and kill them off.
Yeah, the Saber's just outside the wall here. He's allowed to walk up this far without having Invis ready.
It shows you how much respect DM and two Sentinels commands. You just don't want to be out of position. He is looking for it here again on the stairs on the Prophet, and he will get it there, allowing to secure that grab, and it's coming outside, and there's the entirety of Literal Garbage to secure that kill, as expected. Who's falling, and Literal Garbage increasing their lead once more.
Yeah, we saw a double grab and a DM as well, and then lost fight, so it would have been probably a 4-4-2 at the worst for Happy's team. So they really are showing their dominance here on this map as well, and this server.
Definitely. Do we have a final score now, Sunny?
We do. For this round, 89 for Happy and 60 for Kila's team.
That is...
They need to play a perfect 30-0, which is impossible.
Yeah.
Because the game will cut short.
I think that is in the realm of impossibility at this point.
They need 29 kills to tie.
Yeah. Theoretically doable, but not
Is
probable.
it? I don't think it's doable at all, because...
Well, as vampires, you do have the option of choosing your engages a little bit, but...
Yeah, but keep in mind the game will... I'm gonna stop talking.
There it goes. Charge will come through. Keylight not able to hit an abduct, and he's already fallen, and that is the end of that.
Yeah, that'll be it. No further discussion needed.
Yeah. We will let them play it out, but Happy's team has secured the victory. Of course, we will confirm the final score at the end as well to make sure, but...
Managing to do a lot of damage in that quick engage there. Almost killing two vampires entirely on his own.
Yeah, there was some uncharacteristic bit of uncoordination from Deadwat there. That charge, I think, knocked everyone out of Keylight's arms as he was going for an abduct there. He will get Shake and Bake here and drag him very far away, but see Legendary P coming over there to give the Eldritch Guard, and he does get it off. Gets chased by a Deceiver there, but is able to get the tech shot off on him as well. And another very dominant showing from Literal Garbage here, as only Deceiver is left alive.
Thanks to the Eldritch Shield there, that turned into a trade between Shake and Bake and Keylight. Killed him with the Bleeding Talons.
Yeah, you saw Legendary P just sneaking off away there.
Managed to get away with it as well. He The Desir was on top of him, but he
got the hex
stepped
shot
on him.
off and just walked away.
Yeah.
That is a controller player, by the way. And another hex shot there as well. Volley is being used inside the wall, though not really needed from the humans here. Keli low HP here on the box, but wait for some regen and go back in for a quick abduct. No dice though, and gets taken out by Happy. Literal garbage just running a train on wall, showing that it is one of the most favored human spots.
It's a bit of a shame because that first grab on Shake and Bake from Keli in the previous fight was one of the fastest and well put grabs I've seen in a while.
Yeah,
Just did a little face plant in the corner and swung back and got the grab and carried him halfway across the map.
a bit reminiscent of that old Sentinel speed.
Yeah.
But Legendary P was just quick to react.
Yeah, he played it perfectly.
Another abduct here in the same spot once again. We'll be looking to drag Anon away this time, not quite as far away. And a good follow-up from Ruka there will confirm that kill this time around. The Eldritch Guard being used on Shake and Bake here, who's fallen back as Happy gets taken up by, I think that was Luz.
Yeah,
Quite
cheeky
sneakily.
kill by the
Yeah. Just kind of
Deceiver.
killing him right behind two of his teammates.
Yeah, no one seemed to notice. Not even Happy.
Yeah.
It's weird. Sometimes the illusions they get to your mind.
Yeah, it's just a lot of noise and you're not always looking at your health bar, so...
Yeah. Just think to yourself, surely that's just an illusion.
Yeah, and then you're dead and you're confused. Oh, nice abduct from Keli there inside the house. Sorry for the camera work there. But we'll drag him away and a good follow-up from the Tyrant. We'll be able to secure that kill, but Keli will end up dying to a light bomb from Anon.
Still only a trade.
Charge coming in nicely. Path there. Double connect on the Prophet and the Scout. Will break the Eldritch Guard as well. Anon will end up falling to Pocket. Luz taking out Legendary P. Happy takes out Pocket in turn, and Deceiver chases Happy now. Infect will land. Happy will do enough damage to kill, though. It doesn't look like the Infect will kill.
No, Keli managed to grab a kill off spawn here on Shake and Bake, so if they go fast, they could just get a 4v3 fight here. But it doesn't seem like they're on the ball.
He did use Shriek, but I don't think he wanted to push in for it.
Yeah.
Decided better of it. We'll be seeing yet another wall engage here. Literal garbage, not really having left this spot very much at all this fight. Nice abduct from Keli will drag Anon all the way out. Very clean. But Legendary P will take out Luz inside the wall here as Anon falls on the outside. Pocket and Ruka doing some cleanup inside the wall though, but once again Shake and Bake is standing on his mystical box with an Eldritch Guard, hitting the bola there on the Deceiver. And he manages to kill Pocket still. Eldritch Guard broken immediately there from a charge attack from the Tyrant. Not able to finish it off though because of the hex shot. He's still alive.
They desperately want to kill this man, but it's not gonna happen. There's one more kill and it's over.
This is a matter of pride at this point, but it was not going to happen. Shake and Bake will live through all of that. And literal garbage will come out at the end.
Kind of funny that Luz, I believe it was the Deceiver fighting next to the pillar there, died simply because Keli came in to help, because it pushed him off the box, so you had no choice but to push into the Deceiver.
Do we have a final score for that?
We do. It is, damn, that's a gap. For Happy's team, if my math is correct, 109. And for Keli's team, 74.
That is
That's
quite
quite
a
a
gap. We'll be hopping into the winners channel in a second here. I cannot type anymore. Oh well.
God showing, well,
Yeah. And then too many
this
O's.
point is not wrong.
We don't
That
have...
was the dominance.
We never have the right amount of O's. Anyway, I will move us in there in 1 sec.
Yes, sir.
You twice. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Congratulations on the win.
Thanks.
You've-
Thank you.
The two-time champ.
Yeah. I know a lot of people aren't going to be happy about that one.
Well played.
But Definitely well played. Yeah, after the start of the grand finals, starting at such a deficit, coming back with a reset, and then winning so strongly is a pretty impressive
That
show.
was pretty decisive, surprisingly.
Unexpected as fuck.
Yeah, Valeholm is a map that I've seen Deadwat do amazing on, and I've seen them do not so well on. So it was. It's
And one
definitely
burning
50-50.
question for Happy here.
Like,
Do you
think it was
still
critical.
think that Sentinel is unplayable with Pingman?
Yeah, that's a real question.
Well, not only against good players.
Oh, oof.
Oh!
Sorry,
Oh!
Well, that's a little bit rude.
Dude, my prediction came true. As a Happy wins, fuck you all. Remember?
Yeah.
Yes,
Dude,
one of the only two predictions.
The only prediction I put in is we win, I think, as well.
No, that's where the third one
Seriously,
came
it-
from.
No bias. No bias.
GG easy. That's Anon.
I predicted no other match.
Interesting.
That's funny.
Was important that we had banned Crucible, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
that has
would-
been a map I think you've consistently
We just
struggled
kept
on.
picking it.
Yes, we picked it like every time. I don't know why.
Yeah.
We never learned from our mistakes, apparently.
The interesting
Well, we
thing
did
is,
eventually.
the interesting thing is, in the previous tournament, I think Happy's first match was also on Crucible, and he was getting stomped like the entire first half for it. So it seems to be a resounding theme with him struggling on Crucible. Yet he continues to pick it.
We lost the first round 30-11
Yeah.
Didn't the last
in that
tournament
tournament.
end with Crucible?
I don't
No.
remember.
It didn't. It was Province for the first time in
Oh.
forever because it was
Oh
two US
yeah,
teams.
I remember. I was playing Beastmaster.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But that'll be it for this tournament. I will not be able to host another one until sometime around winter, so probably December-ish. If anyone else is interested in potentially
We
hosting
should have a
one,
fall tournament.
I can
one for
give
each
resources to help with that, but I will not be able to directly host it. Anyway,
Wow.
thank you all for watching. That'll be it for the stream. I'll
Bye, guys.
see you all later.
Thanks, guys.